So I'm going to try to install this just by putting it on. There's no way to tighten it, but it just consistently falls off. Yeah, not.
All right, we're looking at reviews, and if you're going to do reviews, first of all, you need to be honest, and you need to know what the hell you're doing. There are a lot of reviews out there where they throw reviews about various things, and then they blame the product. Now, here, watching this, if you are of, I don't know, I'd say average intelligence maybe, you would quickly realize that this moron has put the hoses in backwards or the other way. The end that he's got hooked up to the shower head, that belongs onto the other pipe. That should go onto the pipe coming out of the wall. The other end, as you can see how it's more contoured to fit in the holder. And look how he's got 10 thumbs up. Now, understand a lot of these products, they're made in China. A lot of them, pretty much all the manufacturing is, overseas now. And so you have haters who will deliberately, at any chance they get, shit on China and the products that they make. But, who shipped all the jobs over to China, right? And who wants to pay 10 times more than what you would, pay for? A lot of us Americans, we complain about stuff being made overseas, but at the same time, if we manufactured that, it would cost far more, and then we would complain about the prices. And bottom line is, you can't manufacture anything in America because it costs too much. And then also the American worker, they don't want to sit there and work for peanuts. Everybody thinks they're special, and everybody thinks they deserve a 6-figure salary making coffee. The attitude of some of these baristas, like at a Starbucks, they act like they're, rock stars or something, like they're curing cancer or something. They can't even make their coffee right. I can't get a decent caramel macchiato anywhere. And they sit there and act like they know what they're doing. I know how to make coffee. I'm special. But when it comes to stupid stuff like this, he should take this down, because this is his fault. It is not the fault of the manufacturer. Now, when I do product reviews, and if I come across something that's my fault, the right thing to do is to correct it. And if I had posted this video and said, oh, look, this product is wonky, and I come to realize, oh, that was my mistake, I would take down this video, because look at that, 10 thumbs up. And then people are going to go, oh, look, see, it's crap. And so that kind of hurts the product, the seller, because of, misinformation, I guess you can call this. But the responsible thing to do is, when you make an error based upon your negligence, you should take this down, or do a correction. Say, hey, you know what? This is my fault. I had the hoses on backwards. But, people like this, they're not going to bother to do that, because some of them, at any chance that they get, they want to crap on, products, whether it be from a racial bias, or maybe they're just one of those people that just want to piss and moan about everything because it's not exactly perfectly the way that they, want it. Who knows? But when it comes to reviews like this, it's his fault, and he should take this down. But he's not going to, because, whoever the hell this guy is. And you can't even throw any comments either. You can't say, hey, knucklehead, it's your fault. You have the hoses on backwards. But right now, pretty much any reviews that you watch anywhere, whether it be on YouTube or Amazon or anywhere about a product review, you can pretty much discount 10%. 10% of the 5-star reviews you can pretty much discount. 10% of the 1-star reviews you can pretty much discount, because you're talking about bias, prejudice, whatever people. 10%, you just throw that out the window. On both ends, on the high end and the low end. You have some people, some of these sellers or product manufacturers, they will purposely throw in fake reviews, and they thought they were slick, and then people found out, hey, you're not even a verified purchaser, and then they stepped it up and got more slick and created an account and actually bought the whole product themselves, so it could appear like they're legitimate buyers. Yeah, we know all the games, we know all the tricks. So you've got dishonesty on both ends, from the manufacturers, people selling the product, salesmen, to people who are just haters. So about 20% of the reviews that you see, you can discount them. What you have to look for is what is being consistently said. You have to look over, you can't just look at a couple of reviews, you got to look at a lot of them and see what is being consistently said about said product, whatever product that you're interested in. And that'll kind of give you a little bit more information. And all of this stuff used to be for the consumer's benefit, so they can make an informed decision on their purchases. But there's so many scammers, there's so many hustlers, and they just want you to buy their stuff, spend your money, go through the hassle if you don't like it, to do returns, and all that adds to the cost of manufacturing, shipping, and all that. So and it seems like if you do good, honest reviews about said products, it doesn't really get you anywhere, right? I do honest reviews. And, I get kicked off of YouTube because I talked about certain things that I shouldn't have talked about, mainly the vaccine and Ukraine and this wonky ad that YouTube allowed, but whatever, that's all, whatever. But when it comes to reviews, get your information from multiple sources, soak it all in, let it all swirl in your head, because there's so much dishonesty, there's so much scamming and hustling going on. They try to, let's hustle. They try to spin hustling as a good thing. It's not. And when you find a good, honest reviewer, you should try to stick with them and understand, hey, they're not going to be perfect all the time. I'm not perfect all the time, and I make mistakes, and I don't do every review, to the T like it's my job and be really thorough. I'm having to start all over again. But the responsible thing here is for this knucklehead is to do a correction, or at least take down this video, because that was his mistake.